Okay, welcome back to Top 5 Films That, as we crack on with podcast number 2. I'm here with Dom. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And I'm here with Matt.
Hello, I'm here too.
And I'm Jeremy, in case you've forgotten. We're going to crack straight in today. I'm going to try and do a little bit more about each person. So I gave you a little task. First of all, though, are you okay? Anything interesting to note?
I would like to say lots, but no, I don't think so. I'm all good.
Back to work over the last week. So
yeah, same with me, work. So we'll skip straight on. So the icebreaker this week, just to get everybody to know each other a little bit better, I said, who would play you in a film about your life? As in, which actor? And I also tasked you to try and guess who each other would be, because we might not be able to judge ourselves very well. So, Dom, seeing as you're the youngest, let's start off with you. Who is going to play you in a film about you?
Well, if you didn't know, I am ginger, so that was a big theme for me. I thought, who's ginger? Who could play me that's ginger? Because that would work best. And I thought, who's the best looking? And so I went for Damian Lewis. That is my choice.
He's far too tall. You're also quite short.
Whoa. Yeah, but
you don't have to limit him because of his height.
Well, no, but
So then my other comment was, not any other gingers, thank you.
Okay.
Interestingly, I have two people who I weirdly attribute to you, and one of them is ginger. Matthew, you got any?
I didn't go for any gingers at all, actually. I couldn't really think of anyone in particular that was ginger that I thought would work. So no gingers for you.
So not Seth Green then?
No,
I put Seth Green down as one of them, just because he kind of looks a bit like you, Ginger. But that wasn't my main one.
Interesting.
I had a few.
Okay, go on. Just reel them through.
Well, I went for. I thought I'll be nice as well as what I think. So I did think for some reason I put Ryan Gosling. I thought that'd be nice. I was being quite kind with that. I mean, that is extremely
That
kind.
is great. Yeah, I'm not sure where that's come from, but yeah.
And I've also got Jamie Dornan, not from 50 Shades, but Jamie Dornan from The Fall. No, because you've got that sort of ruggedy beard that looks like it needs a shave, but isn't really a beard.
The lazy look.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So he's got one of those. I've also gone with short people. So I've gone with Tom Holland. Well, that might be right.
Oh, that's nice.
That
is too nice.
That's nice.
And
you better have some nice ones for me.
I also went for Kevin Hart. I think if you could go with Kevin Hart for you as well.
Small.
Yeah.
And not that funny.
Whoa.
But a bit loud, a bit aggressive.
Okay, but weirdly, that is kind of how I link through as well. I put Stephen Graham slightly. I don't know why. You just got that sort of angry sort of little person about you.
No, yeah, fair enough. I'll take that
angry.
one. I'll take that.
Angry, yeah. I don't know. It must be the boiling point, all of the Line of Duty. I thought
I didn't realise I was that angry.
You are quite angry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no one agrees with you, Dom, but we've got plenty of options. Matthew, who is going to play you in a film about your life?
Who is, or who would I like to?
Okay, I did put would like. Okay.
So I've gone for a few. I've gone with. I'd quite like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I could go with that.
I think I can see why you said that.
I've also thought
in Looper, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like Bruce Willis.
I went with Martin Freeman as well.
Yeah, that's more believable.
Okay, yeah, they were my main ones. They were my main ones.
Okay, Dom, did you have any for him?
See, I went for Seth Green for Math. Because he looks far more like him, hair and everything.
I have been told that before.
Okay.
That's how I'd see it.
So that was the one you had?
That's the one I had, for Math, yeah.
Okay. I weirdly have David Schwimmer written down.
That's not a bad shout.
David Schwimmer, I think, could play you for sure. Pivot. But anyway, I will skip on to mine.
Good.
Somebody asked me the question.
Who would play you in a film about your life, Jeremy?
Right. I actually put I would like Ryan Gosling to play me, but I in no way think I look like him. I think I'm maybe as cool as him. No, I know I'm not. But I put actually probably it's more likely Simon Pegg, James Corden, or Owen Wilson.
Oh, James Corden.
So I said James Corden.
James Corden should have been the one I went for. I
mean, I hear this a little bit.
Jason Segel I went with as well.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good one.
That one.
Is that because of the scene in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Just generally.
Okay, fine.
Generally.
And I went for he's no longer with us actually, but Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yes. Yes, that would have worked.
Yeah.
I've also been quite nice and gone Kenneth Branagh.
How is that nice? He's how much older than me?
Yeah, but he's a chameleon.
I got Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
I don't know where Matt's going with this one, but yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. So we're going to crack it straight on after that. So now you know a little bit about how we would love to be people we're not, and everyone else thinks we're completely different. But we're going to crack straight on to this week's. We picked last time number 80, top 5 films that have the most complete cast. Now, before we crack on, how did you infer this?
I kind of struggled, and I've gone for different ways of interpreting it across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done, well, you'll find out, I suppose. I'm just trying to think complete cast in terms of what I think was the complete cast, what the complete cast is from probably most other people. But yeah, no, I don't want to go into too much detail, but I find it really difficult to stick with one specific interpretation.
I went with like the largest cast of famous people. I went with that.
I knew you were going to do that.
I went with that, but I also went with that linked with where the cast were really doing their job well. Like everyone was properly doing their job. Like there was no weak
I strangely knew, Matt, that you were going to basically go for the highest cast. The highest cast, as I put it, it's got the most amount of ticks on it. But I looked at that and I thought, but that wouldn't make my top 5 films sometimes. And I've got a lot of honourable mentions because there's some things I've not even seen, and I can't tell you if that's my top 5. But I wonder whether that means I'm going to guess your bonuses. So have you got written down? And by the way, they're both laptopped up this week so that they can edit it as we go through and change it. But have you got a guess for each of us? And we did say one guess this time.
I have one guess.
I have one guess.
One
yes.
guess this time.
One
for
guess.
each of you. Yeah.
Okay, so please let us know if we say it at any point. But I have basically gone for films where I think the casting has been spot on, as in it's the most complete cast because I can't think of other people who could play that role as well.
So, yeah, I've done a mix of all of that, pretty much.
So Dom just picked 10.
Just films I like.
Yeah,
fine.
Okay, cool. Does anyone want to take the honour this week?
I started last week,
I was about to say.
Dom can start this week maybe.
I will start this week then.
Yes.
Okay. So, go straight in?
Yeah, are you going to give us a clue or you just want to tell us? Or
I think the clue is too obvious, so I'm just going to give you some a bit of detail on it. 2007, some of the cast, Seth Rogen, Bill Hader, Emma Stone.
Yeah. But
Chris Mintz-Plasse.
Yes, I know. No, got it.
Anyone going to say it?
Super bad.
Yeah, it's got to be McLovin.
Super bad.
Absolutely. I went on the just based on the line that you said, Jem. I just think they play the roles perfectly, and I can't imagine anyone else playing those characters.
Right, I take it nobody else has got this, by the way.
No,
I didn't as well, which is weird, but I completely understand why it might be on a top 5.
Yeah, and
love it. It's brilliant. Everyone, especially all the little side characters as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you couldn't think of anyone who would be better fit to play one of those cast members?
No, I don't think so.
I agree with them.
I think they're all geeky,
it's good.
Which they're meant to be. And yeah,
I kind of get annoyed with the McLovin love interest.
The ginger girl.
The ginger girl.
Ah, yes, okay.
Not that that's a characteristic we should be pointing out, but yeah, okay.
Especially one on the table. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they could have done better there. I don't know her name, and I apologise if she's listening, which is highly unlikely.
Once again, that's not one of the main cast, is it?
Okay,
So,
no.
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But yeah.
Okay, strong start for a top 5 there.
Yeah, good one.
Does that mean I go?
Yeah,
It does indeed. Yep.
So now I wonder whether my number 5 somebody else might have.
Okay. Clues then, please.
Yeah, this is again. I'm trying not to be as obvious as possible.
Okay.
So I might need to get a dark, husky voice out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If you fancy doing that.
Okay.
Or is it okay? Are you wearing a mask?
Yeah.
For the listeners, I'm not wearing a mask right now. But if you're asking, would my character,
Yes, with the
the
character wear a
lead
mask?
character in this, wear a mask? Yes.
I didn't go for any of
See,
any mask wearers.
Okay.
I. First of all, are we all on the same page as to which mask wearer we are?
No, see that I'm not sure which one you're going with. So,
No,
should we say what we think you're talking about then?
Yeah, go.
Are you talking about a Batman?
I am talking about
Right,
Batman.
okay.
Right,
Okay.
and then I obviously, well, I say obviously because clearly it's not. I thought Matthew might go for one of these.
I thought you would as well, and initially I had that as my choice for you, but I took it off.
Oh, okay, well, you were right to take it off.
So I went for the second in the trilogy, and was kind of annoyed myself that I wasn't allowed to go for all of the trilogy because then it excludes Tom Hardy, Anne Hathaway, all that sort of stuff, which actually is quite good in the third film. So I went for the second film.
I'm assuming you're talking about the Nolan Batman then, not any of the other Batmans. I mean, there are other second films.
I thought I'd already told you which Batman.
No, you just said the second Batman film is what you said.
Oh, so who's my Batman?
Your Batman's Bale.
Christian
Bale. Yeah, exactly. But also because it features a heavy, older, legendary cast is what I've gone for, and also the undoubtedly best Joker there can possibly be.
See,
you cannot tell me.
No, I'm not disagreeing with the Joker. I am, however.
There's a couple of characters you're going to pick up on.
There are.
Go on.
Yeah.
I know you're probably going to pick up on Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
fit the role.
They needed to keep Katie Holmes in that role.
Yeah, okay. I do understand.
So
Yeah.
not complete.
But Aaron Eckhart as well.
Good.
Then you've got Gary Oldman, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, Cillian Murphy's in that.
It is a great cast, yeah.
I mean, that is
It is
an
great.
A-grade class.
But is it complete?
Well, no, that's my argument. And if you
Jeremy thinks so.
Yes, I know.
And
nearly, it's fifth.
And if you can extend it, which you're not allowed to, but to the range of films, I do agree Katie Holmes would be better.
Yeah.
And your own person, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, would be in there as well.
Yeah.
It just expands better. But I appreciate I had to pick one, and I picked the second one.
Yes,
okay, so no one had that.
No.
And out of all of them, I'd say that's the best.
That is my favourite.
Well, then we're all agreeing it's got a complete-ish cast.
Out of those,
Are we? Yeah.
Okay. So that's my 5. Matthew.
Very good. Okay, so my 5's a little bit rogue. And this is where I was thinking of a good cast that came together that you haven't seen together before or since. So
A standalone film.
Okay.
it is it's a standalone film. It's a parody.
Oh no, it's not Johnny English.
No,
Okay.
no, we're not there.
Which, by the way, has had many responses from people that listen.
That it's a parody that that I didn't realise was a parody when I watched it, because it's from 1987.
The year I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you not remember?
I don't know.
No, you've seen it. You've definitely seen it. We had it on tape. One of the many tapes we had. So it's
Hold on, tape as in fresh tape or recorded off of the TV?
recorded off of the TV.
Okay.
Absolutely recorded off of the TV.
Okay.
So in Dad's book.
Yeah.
Okay. For those people who don't know, our dad used to. How would you say it?
He kept a log.
He kept a log of which tapes and tape numbers, and then had multiple films on it, so you could find which film you want because he's an organised person. Hi, Dad.
So anyway, right. So I'll give you some of the cast.
Yeah,
Please
please
do.
do.
Okay. Joan Rivers.
I don't think I've seen this.
You have Bill Pullman.
Is it black and white?
No.
Oh my goodness, not 1987. Might not be in Technica. No,
John Candy.
Oh.
Rick Moranis. Mel Brooks. It's even got like a cameo from Michael Winslow, you know. Boo, boo. Ooh, that guy.
What?
Why is this not creeping
you-
in my
are you
head?
not
That is,
reading
this?
I
Not
agree
coming.
that you've just named some legends of
Yeah.
the 80s. 80s
It's
probably.
the John Candy thing. I'm just trying to think.
John Candy plays a dog.
Spaceballs.
Yeah, Spaceballs.
Oh my
Weird
God.
that you went in that order for
Yeah.
the people.
Well, no, I was that
On
was
purpose.
the order on purpose to give you a little bit
I-
less of a clue.
Don't think I have watched it. If I have, I cannot remember it whatsoever.
You must have. We watched
We
that.
must
yeah,
have watched
you've made
that.
me sit there probably and watch it. I don't remember. It hasn't got in
Is it-
at all.
It
Pizza the Hut.
yeah, that's right. Pizza the Hut, and where the
I-
jamming of the radar, where the jam actually comes down the screen.
What? Where's Joan Rivers in this?
She's like the C-3PO character. She
I'd
plays.
completely forgotten that.
She was the voice.
If
she was the
everyone could
voice
see
of
my
it.
face, it's nothing. Absolutely.
Well,
nothing.
anyway, I think it's the random nature of that cast, as far as I'm concerned. The fact that I didn't know it was a parody of Star Wars at the time.
Yeah,
and,
no, that's
and it was
fair.
the first time that I was introduced into Alien. I didn't know Alien until
I remember
that
that
film.
bit.
There we go. So you have
I
seen it.
remember that bit.
There we go.
Isn't that at the very end though?
They're a diner.
No, I think
Yeah.
it's.
Hmm.
I don't know when it is in the film. Actually, I think it's in the middle.
Does it sing?
It does sing.
Oh, that bit. I
Hello,
know.
my baby. Hello, my
Yeah,
honey.
Amazing that out of the whole film, Dom. That's the bit you
That's the only
remember.
bit I remember.
Well, anyway,
Okay,
that's my
yeah.
number 5. Yeah,
Complete cast though. I'm
Well,
going to get sceptical
it's
here.
number 5. I told you it's a varied interpretation of complete cast.
But you
Yeah,
said, okay. You said initially
fabulous
you were
cast.
going based on the most impressive cast. As
Yeah,
in most.
and like an all-encompassing cast. Like,
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
yeah. So that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I don't. I get the feeling Dom's not buying that.
No,
Okay. Well, come on then, Dom.
not my choice. Though.
What's your number 4 then? Let's hear your number 4. What have you got?
So, 2012. I'm trying to think of
the
the
film 2012.
No, it's in
No,
the year
okay.
2012. Yeah, sorry, straight out. God, no clues. I can't really give you a clue because they're all a little bit too rude based on how
The
the film
clues
is.
are too rude.
Yeah, I want to give you. If you're not giving any quotes, then I can't really say it. I don't think. But
Go on.
it is. I'm trying to think of the best order. Well, okay, Samuel L. Jackson.
Is it Pulp Fiction?
No,
No, I was going to go for With a Vengeance.
no.
Okay.
Oh, good guesses though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a complete cast.
Next
but
one,
No.
Christopher Waltz.
Django.
Yes,
Django. He's gone Django Unchained.
I have Django Unchained.
That does have a stellar cast.
Keep going then. Keep
Oh,
telling
no,
me who.
I think it's similar to what? Keep telling you what?
Keep telling me all the complete cast.
Oh, right. Yes. Well, you've obviously Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx. I'm sure there's many more. I've not named the entire cast. I'm just saying that it's similar to Superbad in the fact that I think they all play fantastic. Right, Samuel L. Jackson's Stephen is fantastic. Christopher Waltz is. I can't remember anything he was in before that in my memory, but he just came onto the scene to me, and it's fantastic at playing that role. I think everyone just played the role fantastically.
I do like the film. I'm not trying to belittle it in any way. I'm not.
No.
But
all the scenes,
I
the
had
quotes.
forgotten about half of it. I have to say it is funny in places, and unexpected funny as well. But yeah,
Tarantino's in it at the end.
He is, yes.
There you go. So yeah, there's another
Yeah.
name.
yeah, I'll give you that.
I mean, he is. In his
he
own
is
film.
not. He's
Yeah.
not. He wouldn't be my top actor.
No, I don't think
No,
so. No.
but he does well in the role that he plays.
Okay, Dom's
Nice.
4. No, we didn't even ask. I assume nobody else had that.
No, I didn't have that. I
Okay.
didn't know.
No one had Spaceballs then.
No one had Spaceballs.
Okay, good.
Yeah, agreed for complete cast.
Gem.
Yeah,
number 4.
Matt's gone outside the box here a little bit because
Mm.
I thought I could name some of his, and
Well, you still might.
Ooh, I'm hoping I do.
I think he's doing it for effect. But we'll keep going. I've got to turn over mine. Right, number 4.
Mhm.
I probably should think of these clues before I put it in. I did think about that. I will tell you that this got me into a certain director's films. This was like my entry level into this certain director who has a very distinctive style.
Well, we might need a bit more.
Bit more than that.
Yeah, I
hang on,
know.
is it-
I'm just easing you
Was
in.
that director Tim Burton?
No.
No. See, well, we need a bit more.
Okay. What if I told you that it's... Oh, I don't want to say it's not because one of you might have something I say. Shall I just start naming people?
Yeah, name a few.
Start the cast.
Harvey Keitel.
Okay.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, it could be a number.
Jeff Goldblum.
And Jeff Goldblum.
Adrian Brody.
Keep going.
Willem Dafoe. I've left out the top character for Jude Law.
Oh my god.
What?
Ed Norton.
Yeah.
Tilda Swinton.
No, you've lost me again now.
Yeah, I'm blank.
Bill Murray.
Oh my god, this cast is
What?
huge. What is this?
Jason Schwartzman.
Oh, hang on.
Owen Wilson.
Who's Jason Schwartzman?
Jason,
help.
he's about to tell you what film he's in.
Yeah, no, then I'll know.
The main character is played by Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes.
Yes.
What? Yeah, keep going.
Tom Wilkinson. I never know how to pronounce this lady's name.
Let's
Please
do it anyway.
try.
Let's do it.
Saoirse Ronan?
Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse, that's it. I always get that
Yeah.
one
Is
wrong.
The only thing I've got with
Yeah,
that
go on.
is I've got, I want to say like Red Dragon, but I don't think it is.
No. So the director, that
Yeah,
might
tell me
help.
the director. Why can't I think of it?
Wes Anderson.
Yeah, I thought it was Wes Anderson. Which of the? It's not Tenenbaums.
No.
It's I mean,
Ralph Fiennes is the main character.
Yeah. We're talking
I've got
Voldemort
blank.
here, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made me.
Yeah,
You made
no,
me.
no.
You made me
Yeah.
doubt myself. Then I went into self-doubt of
Yeah.
have I spelt his name wrong and then read it out wrong.
That or Made in Manhattan. but
Oh,
is that one?
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Grand
Oh.
Budapest
Oh, of
Hotel.
course.
I'd like to admit I have never seen that.
Oh, well,
I have. It is good.
I can tell you now. You need to check it out because it is a bucket full of laughs. And as I said, it was the first Wes Anderson I really got into, and then I sort of went off of there and have watched.
All the previous ones.
Well, yeah, and since basically.
Yeah.
But every single person, whether they're playing a straight-laced character or a big thug like Willem Dafoe,
I
is
forgot some of those
absolutely
people were in
brilliant.
that. Yeah, there's
And-
so many people.
And that's what I say. As I start reading that list out, that's my number 4. So I think I might have wrongly placed it in terms of that. But that's because I don't like it as much as my other 3.
I was about to say,
Fair
that's
enough.
a whopping cast.
That is a whopping.
Yeah, but that is
Oh.
good, right? And I name people, and you're like, they can't all be in the same film, and
No.
they play completely different roles to what you expect. So if you haven't seen it, you've got to check it out.
Yeah.
As long as you're okay with the framing and the way that he films
Yeah,
stuff,
there's
and you get past that,
If you're happy with symmetry, you're happy.
Okay.
which as mathematicians,
Yeah.
I do like a bit of symmetry.
Well, there you go. That's what happened then.
yeah. So I went for that one. As I said, it was completely unexpected and started me on my Wes Anderson journey. It's an absolute joy and filled with so much talent.
Is that what you wrote?
Yeah, I did write why I did it. Okay, leave me alone. It's only my second time doing this. Right,
The
Matty.
math.
So my number 4.
Here we go.
My number 4 is a
For the fans, yeah.
so 2015
Oh.
2015 film. So
Yep.
reasonably recent. You know, it's got a lot of people in it that are actually all main characters. There's not like one main character and lots of little characters. There are sort of quite a big group of main characters that are all like the main character. Go
Hold
on.
on. You can't have all main characters.
You can. No, well, you can.
This is
Yeah.
okay. Hold on.
Without naming a film.
I'm going to turn this into a maths question.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Go.
you're saying it's multimodal. So you're having lots of people. That makes them not the main character, though, by definition.
Okay. So I'm going to continue. Yeah, they are. They
Okay.
are.
Go on.
You can't have multiple main characters.
Come on, I'm intrigued now.
Set
How many?
In Boston.
How many main characters?
How many? At least like 5. At least 5 that all hold their own.
Different
at the same time.
storylines or the same
No,
story?
it's all the same storyline. Yep.
Okay, I was going like Secret 7 or something like that.
Mm,
but
No,
I was
so
thinking-
it's not a
so
play on the number 5.
no.
Okay.
It's about it's set in Boston in a newspaper.
What?
Set in a newspaper.
Go on. I
So-
think I know it is if you just say someone, but
Do you want some people in it?
Yep.
Okay, so Stanley Tucci.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
What did you say? It's set in a
Newspaper.
Set in a newspaper.
Are you going to go Stanley Tucci and then go Anne Hathaway? And
No,
because I'm going to say that's not.
No.
Weirdly, no one else has got that right. That's in my honourable mentions. The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, that's got a good cast. But anyway,
Liv Schreiber, he's in it. Rachel McAdams,
oh gosh,
Michael Keaton.
What's it called?
Yeah,
that's the whole point of
is
the
the
game.
question.
No, I know,
That is the
I know.
question. Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Spotlight.
Yeah, that's it. Spotlight.
Hold on, I talked about that last go.
You did.
Yeah.
That's what you'd watched, isn't it?
Yeah, well, no, I'd watched She Said, but I said it's a bit like Spotlight.
Spotlight.
All right, stop nicking the films that I mentioned.
Yeah, well,
cracking film. Film.
Won an Oscar.
Oh, is that why you
That's
like
why.
it?
Yeah, that is why I like it. No,
Because everyone else likes it.
Yeah. No, it's good. They made actually reporting and being in a newspaper exciting and interesting rather than just people sat there looking up and reading things.
No, you're absolutely spot on.
I did love the film.
It's good.
I can't knock it, to be fair.
But complete cast, 7 main characters.
I think it's got lots. They're all main. Like that. No one's the lead role.
Main character. Fact.
I agree. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
How can you put them on an even?
So you think because Michael Keaton, Rachel McAdams?
Yeah, just because they're big names doesn't mean they're a main character.
They are main characters. They are all the main character. They don't have
If
an
that's the case,
outstanding
all
character.
the films we've just mentioned are all main characters, right? Because they're all big names.
Yeah.
They're all even characters. They're all even standing.
Okay, Matthew's got no system whatsoever. He's just picking Hollywood actors who have got an Oscar and their mates who are all main characters.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
I like the film.
As do I. Yeah, as do I.
Just don't like my reasons.
I find them difficult to understand.
Right, number 3 for Dom. Move on then. Let's leave
Number
me
3,
alone.
nice and quick. 2019 film.
Yeah.
I love that you've gone for years now. Is this just because it's part of the game? He's trying to do his research at the same time.
Yep. Try to look professional. No, so this, the reason, I'm going to tell you the reason for it first, actually, is that it's not got the biggest cast, but it's got, as obviously, the most complete cast. In how I see.
There's 2 people and they're both very good.
For a gangster crime film. So it's 2019, so it's a bit later on, but I think it holds all the characters that should and could be in a crime kind of gangster film. So I've got Harvey Keitel.
Oh, wow.
Always in a gangster.
Joe Pesci, Al Pacino, and Robert De Niro.
Is
2019.
Was it recent? It was the film just before lockdowns happened. Yes, is this the one that was on Netflix?
Correct. Yeah,
it's about 3 hours long.
It is very long.
Oh, yeah, The Irishman.
The Irishman.
The Irishman. I wanted to say that, but The Irishman. I think I
haven't watched it.
I had a conversation with somebody about watching it in parts because it was that
It was
long.
quite long, yeah, but I absolutely loved it, and I thought, considering if it's a gangster crime film, who do you want to play the main parts? All main roles. All the main roles.
So basically, take the cast of Goodfellas and just add to it.
Yeah, essentially. But that's what I mean.
So why don't you put Goodfellas down?
Because it's later on.
Have I pre-gamed?
You might have.
Because it's later on. It's 2019. They've come back and still use the same characters, even though they're old. Is what my point being.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
So they've come back.
I haven't seen it. I can't make a comment.
No, I'm not going to disagree that the names are not very large.
Yeah.
Well, let's throw this out to the listeners, whether he's right or not, because I can't comment on it. I haven't seen it.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
Good.
Goodfellas 2.0. Tagline, when they're old. Yeah.
That's a great tagline. Yeah.
Grand fellas.
That was good.
Yeah.
It's pulling it back.
Yeah, well, he's got no choices that are going to get... Yeah, anyway.
Anyway.
So, on to me?
Yes.
Right.
Number 3.
Your one, Jeremy.
I kind of ended up doing the same thing as I did for number 5, and I found...
Have you chosen Batman 1?
No. But I go into a film and then realise I kind of blurred them all together,
and
I'll pick the one that I like the most.
Right. Okay.
And then I started doubting myself and going from there. So I have gone for which order do you?
Is it a superhero?
It is a superhero.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You probably already know.
Okay. Keep going.
But it is my favourite superhero by far.
Okay.
And weirdly, I think this film, the next ones aren't as good. And I've definitely told you that at some point.
Right, go on then. Give me some names.
Go on.
Well, the problem is
I'll tell you what. Shall I go? I'll tell you the people who are on the cusp of it. So who aren't the main characters? Oh, sorry, the main 23 characters. No.
What about the storyline? Would that be less?
Yeah, tell us the storyline a bit. Let's go with storyline.
Okay. Well, you could argue. You can argue whether they're superheroes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are they anti-heroes?
Potentially, I think that's where you would classify them. But as the films have gone on,
are they guardians?
They are indeed guardians.
Okay, yes.
And obviously, it's the best of the MCU.
Which one do you go for?
The first one. You can't beat the first one.
Bonus points. Thank you very much.
On my list.
I'm so predictable.
That was the first one I put down. I even put that down before I'd finished my list.
Yeah, I just can't get past it. I just wish I was Chris Pratt in anything.
Actually, Chris Pratt would be a good person to play you as well.
Yeah,
I genuinely thought about that.
I will take that. And if I could be him in anything, it's when he sings the song in 5 Year Engagement, is it? Have you heard that?
No, what's that?
That's with Justin Seagal and actually that's not a bad cast. But anyway,
no.
Yeah, so you can't beat Chris Pratt. You've got Bradley Cooper. I mean, I put Vin Diesel on here, even though he doesn't really do very much. But John C. Reilly is in that film.
Yes, he's one of the
comedy
policey type people.
Yeah, who is also Glenn Close is also in the policey type people.
Oh, she is. Yeah.
Then you've got Karen Gillan obviously gets introduced then as well. Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista. You've got Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, he's in that one as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. You've got Seth Green in it as Howard the Duck, uncredited. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There you go.
And also,
it was Seth Green.
And also Josh Brolin is that, but uncredited. That's his first entrance as Thanos.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a good choice.
And then that's why my brain went into the franchise, because that also includes Stallone, Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And then you start talking legends.
That's a good choice. That is a good choice.
But you cannot beat Guardians in that franchise.
You are right. The first one is good. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And the second one fell off slightly, and the third one, I struggled with a little bit because I like the first one so much.
I need to rewatch the third one.
It's the music choice as well.
Yes,
the music through all the films. Yeah. Fantastic. Absolutely.
And don't watch the holiday special.
I haven't.
Okay,
so, yeah,
but it's coming up to that time. But don't do it. It's just a bit weird.
It's not worth it. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I don't know. It just makes me feel cringy.
Oh, okay.
I won't spoil it because you can't. It's no good.
By the sounds of it,
No. You should, just to tell me and confirm that I'm right.
I will be watching it now.
Right, that's my number 3 film.
Right, Matt gets the bonus point, right?
Yes. I'm too predictable.
Not that we're counting points.
No.
But you got one last week as well.
Yes.
Well, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yep. Right. So my number 3 is a. My number 3 is a whodunit.
Oh, and I think. Can I go straight out?
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's Knives Out.
It is Knives Out. Of course it is.
Which Glass Onion?
No, it's the first one.
Yep.
First one, Knives Out. The storyline and cast I feel is better in the first one. I wasn't as much of a fan of any twists that existed in the second one.
I didn't really get. I think we were meant to laugh more at the Glass Onion, but
yes, I
didn't find that funny.
So so the first one, what with Christopher Plummer.
Yeah,
you start with a big name as the angry patriarch, basically, right? And then you got Toni Collette and Don Johnson, Michael Shannon, Jamie Lee Curtis, Daniel Craig, just throwing accents all over the place.
I heard Craig David in my head then. No. I don't know why.
I said Chris Evans. Did I say Chris Evans?
No, you didn't.
No,
but you're right. He is.
And Anna de Armas.
Yeah.
I didn't know who she was then, and then
No.
loads more now. And the others, all of the others, even all the rest of that cast, although are not necessarily the main characters, are definitely.
Oh, see,
definitely
now I would
very
agree
good.
that is less likely to have a main character. Oh, well, no, actually, it has one main character. Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
much so.
steals the show really.
I disagree with myself there.
So yeah, that's why it's up to my top. I really enjoyed that. I thought the storyline was good, the twist was good enough, and and not that I can rewatch it as well, despite the fact it's a whodunit.
Yeah, you know who it is,
Yeah.
but you know.
But I'm still keen to watch it again.
Yeah,
so
I'm
that's,
with you
that's
on
always
It was
good.
good.
Yep. So that's my number 3.
Wow, there we go.
You got that pretty quick, Dom. You did get that.
I did, yeah. No, only because it was on my honourable mentions.
Honourable
there we go.
mentions.
I
Very
thought
good.
about it and then I thought, don't know, do I like it as much as the other films? Probably not.
Yes.
But it's time for your number 2, Dom.
Number 2.
No overlap, by the way. I
Not
did
yet.
think we would have some.
Not yet.
So I've gone for complete cast, as in most number of
Valentine's Day.
no.
What
was
was
last
that?
week.
What was that number one? 32, 42?
Oh, movie
43.
43. Movie 43.
43.
That was brilliant, but no, not that one. That's on my honourable mentions.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm going for. I'm just gonna name a few. I've not got them all down because there's too many. Catherine Zeta-Jones, Matt Damon, Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, is it the second one? The second one?
No way.
Not the second one.
Wait and listen to my reasons.
Okay.
You've got to guess it first.
No, you cannot.
Ocean's 12. Ocean's 12.
Hold on. Right, hold on. There's only one
no.
way. There's only one way you can do
Wait,
this, and that depends on your number 1.
Well,
Because you
Well,
cannot
yeah.
put. You am I right?
What? No, I
okay.
haven't put Ocean's 11 as number
no.
one.
Right, go on then. Explain to me why Ocean's 12
Because
is
of the
better than any of the others.
All I'm going to say is Spaceballs, but what is
They didn't need a second Spaceballs. The
So-
first one
No,
was
they,
good enough.
they did not need a second set of Baseballs.
The-
I find it funny, but they did not need a second one.
Okay, my reasoning, the complete cast, is the fact that they managed to get the exact same cast into the second film and still added additional celebrities to that.
Yeah, but
To that
weird then
movie.
that you think that's a top 5 film at that point.
I think those films are brilliant. Yeah, I don't think there's anything
Yeah,
like.
but you can't tell me that you like the second film more than the first. Anyway,
I think I do, but
I can't have that conversation.
But
Ooh,
I can't have that conversation.
okay.
You can only talk about
It's
Ocean's 12.
Okay,
right
I'm
now.
going to talk about the fact that Catherine Zeta-Jones is not doing very well in that film. She's I mean, not
actually-
the only one. I think the rest of them aren't doing
I actually
all that
can't
well either.
remember. Is that the Givenchy egg one?
Yes.
Fabergé.
Fabergé.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
No,
apologies.
all you've got to know is that right at the end of the film, they basically, without spoiling it, it was like, oh, but we didn't do any of that. This just happened. I mean, the film could have been 2 minutes long.
Who's
That's
the
not
guy
a
who
film.
plays the French man as well?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Can't remember his name.
Yeah, that's terrible. That is a terrible part of the
But
cast.
the reasoning behind it, I like that. That's a great film.
Even Ocean's 13 is better.
No,
Yes.
no.
Oh, now I'm. This is the problem, right? Outside of Ocean's 11, I blur the other two.
No, Ocean's
I don't remember
13
Ocean's
is
What's the
13.
storyline of Ocean's 13 compared
in the
to 12?
casino. They rob a casino again, rather than just
A train.
Is that when? Hold on, which one is it with? Which one?
with the Gilmore where he puts on the aftershave. That's the third one. He puts on the
Yes, The
aftershave,
Scent.
the scent.
Oh yeah. See, I know
pheromone,
more
yeah.
about that one. I reckon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's because that's better.
We just told you about it. That's why you remember it. You
Right,
remembered the Fabergé
Okay,
egg
right,
without
right,
people.
right. We
Fine.
got
But that
to
is my
move on
reasoning.
from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine, Jeremy. You go on to number 2 because I'm not going to agree with Dom on Ocean's 12 being in any top 5.
Right. Now, I could give you how many quotes from this film. But again, as soon as I do, you're going to get it. So I can give you one.
One, please.
Cannonball! Oh, come on.
No.
I do recognise. Why do I recognise? Got
60% of the time it works every
Oh.
time.
No way.
I don't even think it's
Anchorman.
60%. I think I made
it
that
is
one.
60.
It is
It is
60.
60%
Yeah,
of the
okay.
time it
Phew.
works.
And not Anchorman
Every
2.
time. No.
Pardon? What
No.
did you just ask me?
I said not Anchorman 2.
Absolutely not. You are. You can. In a minute, I'm going to throw you out. That is ridiculous.
Anchorman 2 is
I'm
the
asking.
cash cow.
I've not
That's
even
all
seen
it is.
I've not seen it. I'm just
Dominic,
asking.
you're like a sequels king. Like you champion
It's a complete
all of them.
cast.
No, it's
No,
not.
no,
Right.
no.
But can you remember some of the little cameos out of
Mostly
Because-
from the fight scene, right?
Well, yes, for the big names. So obviously we've got Will Ferrell, Christina Applegate, Paul Rudd, Steve Carell, and what a legend at that point. And that's before.
Was that before The Office?
Yes, and
Before
before
he got-
40-year-old virgin as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was the
is
year
it before
it? The year before.
Oh
yeah.
my good! Look, he's definitely done his
Oh,
research.
yes,
hasn't
I
he?
have, because that was one of my
He's-
honourable mentions.
Oh, okay. So basically, Danny Trejo is in it as the barman,
Oh, right.
Machete, in case you don't know what I'm
Yep.
talking about. Obviously, it's produced by Judd Apatow, but he appears in it as well. Jack Black, if you can remember that scene.
Kicking him off the bridge.
It kicks the dog off the
dog
bridge.
off
The
the bridge.
dog, yes.
Luke Wilson is the one you're
Yes.
talking about. Ben
Yeah.
Ben
Stiller,
Stiller.
Tim Robbins,
Mm.
Vince Vaughn. I mean, come on, that's comedy gold.
That is good comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I just wouldn't put it in my top 5.
See, I didn't choose it on the basis that a lot of them don't. A lot of them are literally there just for fame value. Like, I don't think they're particularly adding anything to the plot.
Well, I'm
or
not
the
claiming
films.
they're all.
It's almost like
it's a complete cast.
yeah, but
They don't have to have an cast.
the casting. It doesn't matter. It could have been any other famous person. It still would have worked.
But you can argue then that my cast is longer in its list, more complete, because it's got a longer list of people that you are honourably mentioning.
So so you're now justifying quantity over quality. Is that what we're now justifying?
By your definition,
Hang on.
by your definition,
Well,
they're all stars. They all have a role to play.
right. So in that case, Ocean's 12 is better.
Oh,
But
no,
by
okay,
your
okay.
judgment,
Thank you very much.
just by sheer quantity, Ocean 12 is bigger.
But I still think I've got more people than Ocean's 12, haven't I?
I don't think
I wouldn't say so in the cameos and stuff. No.
Ocean's 12's got Bruce Willis in it as well. Didn't mention
It does. Yeah.
As himself.
Very small
as
part.
himself, and Julia Roberts plays herself and someone else.
Yes. And Mrs. Ocean.
Why are you backing his?
I'm not backing his. I'm digging
He
at
is.
yours.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, absolute legend of my uni years, and what a list of comedy genius.
It is brilliant, by the way. I'm not disagreeing that it isn't brilliant.
Right.
I absolutely love it as well.
Come on then.
Right, my number 2.
Go on, Matt.
1992. I'm going slightly older again. It's the reason I think it's a complete cast is because it has its main cast. It has its main roles, of which there is one outstanding, obviously the main
I've
character.
just rolled
That is
my
true.
eyes.
That is true. So there is one character that is definitely the main, but some of the extra characters that come in are just name after name after name for a bit. So I'll give you the extra characters that come in. You've got Noah Wiley of ER fame, Cuba Gooding
Because
Jr.
that was massive in the UK. Yeah, but go
Well,
on.
it was big.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
in the 90s.
No, I don't think it was that big, but go
Cuba
on.
Gooding Jr.,
Yep.
Legend.
Kiefer Sutherland,
Okay, now we're talking.
Kevin Bacon, all day. I mean, Kevin
he's
Bacon's
been in
in
enough.
that.
Okay.
films.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to get to the main few now. Demi Moore.
Okay. Are you going a few good men?
I am going a few good men.
Whoa,
Weird that
okay.
you didn't put Kiefer Sutherland higher on
Can't handle the truth.
Oh God.
Yeah.
We both rolled our eyes.
Yeah,
there.
okay,
Gem and I
yeah.
just rolled our eyes. Yeah.
that. Did you just put that in so you could literally quote that?
Yeah. No, that's not why I put it in. It's amazing. The cast is amazing. The film is brilliant. I will watch it any day of the week at all. It's brilliant, and the amount of people in it as well, all with loads of little bit parts all the way through. They're all like you watch it again, and you'll see all these characters and all these actors, and you're like, I know that person. They're in everything, and that person's in everything, and that person's in everything.
Okay, but for a
Okay.
top 5 film, do you think that stands up these days?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I do.
Out of all the films we could have had,
I think it does. I think it does.
better than Ocean's 12.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I
Okay,
agree.
fine,
It's better
fine,
than
fine,
Ocean's
fine,
12.
fine, fine.
Better than that.
It has got a stellar cast. I agree
does.
with that.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, that was my number 2.
And
Didn't go for that one.
No,
No,
didn't go
no,
for that
no.
one.
Oh God.
I think I've gone for what Matthew should have gone for because he likes, but he
Yeah, me
won't
too.
say because it's too obvious.
No, that's
I'm
not the way I
wondering, I
did it.
wonder if we got the same one.
Yeah, I
feel
bet
like
we have.
do.
And if
What,
we
for
have,
number 1,
if we have, you're wrong.
Eh?
If we both guessed the film that you should have said,
Okay, fine. Well,
Your opinion
wrong.
doesn't matter.
I will honestly admit that I am wrong if I am wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Dominic,
Number one.
So, this is a coming together of multiple different superheroes coming all together in one film. The first film when they all show up.
So you're talking MCU.
Yes, I am indeed.
He's talking Avengers, the first Avengers.
I am talking the Avengers. Yes. I just feel like...
An honourable mention from me, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just...
Yeah, I put generally the MCU, though. I mean...
Yeah, I just feel like all that we had separate films and then they all came together.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
They had the same cast, and just when you had one film with all superheroes in one.
Okay, I agree this is a good cast, but you're not telling me that you couldn't pick somebody else to play one of those roles better.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they've already played those roles, so they've come together and they're still do that. Because how many? Apart from, I can't think of the Iron Man guy who they changed after the first film.
Iron Man guy.
Do you mean War Machine?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
War Machine, right? Okay.
Yeah, they obviously changed.
They changed him to
characters.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah, but
So they
coming
thought
together.
he wasn't the most complete cast. I don't think that's the reason.
But no, I can't give it enough praise. Really, I just really like the film.
I think what plays into your mind there, though, is I don't think you can replace anyone because they've been in that many films that you think that is their role now.
The cast, right? So is the casting good, or is it actually just really good writing? They've managed to let all of the cast be good.
It depends how I'm thinking of complete
It does.
cast.
I know.
As well,
I know.
That's right. That's the whole point of this.
I'm not
Indeed.
disagreeing with the fact that it is a large cast of big names.
And that's why it's that rather than
I didn't guess that, so
I didn't
completely
guess
lost
that
out
either.
on Dom. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep.
So my number one film
I think it's the same as mine.
has already been mentioned.
So it's mine.
Yeah, this is nice then.
Yep.
And probably why we're completely against the idea of Ocean's 12 being on the list.
Absolutely ridiculous is all I can say about that.
What? Why?
Because
My
Ocean's
opinion.
11, without a shadow of a doubt, is the absolute best of those films. It is. Oh, it's so much better.
And we're obviously talking about the 1966.
No.
No, we're talking about the remake version with Clooney, Pitt, etc. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I literally, the characters of Pitt and Clooney, you cannot get a better rapport on screen than that. You love them all.
They're so cool.
Even Elliot
Gould
Gould is hilarious.
The brothers, Casey Affleck, Scott
true.
Kahn.
Oh, he's won an Oscar. Has he? I'm pretty sure he has.
He may have done.
Yeah. That's why he goes in Matthew's list.
Bernie Mac, I'm just going to add.
But the rapport they're building in Ocean's 11 just gets stronger in Ocean's 12.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
it absolutely does
How?
not.
It's the same cast. How
gets-
can you not say that?
It gets wiped out by bad scripting and a ridiculous plot.
Well,
No one could have made that a success. Not even the best.
Not
they
even
did,
the
didn't they?
best cast in the entire world.
It might have a complete cast, but it shouldn't make a top 5.
but
No.
it did.
The whole thing about that film is so cool. It is so cool.
The second, Ocean's 12,
Yeah.
I agree.
No.
Yeah, again, and the twist and turn that you aren't going to get the first time you watch it when they're coming out of the vault.
It's so rewatchable.
Yeah.
I mean, like again,
I'm
even
just
though
going quiet.
And when you go to Vegas, what do you go and see because of that film?
Bellagio,
Yep, exactly.
the
go
vault.
look at those fountains.
No, you don't go to the vault. You might get beaten up by the big guy in the back, but yeah.
Yeah,
Fine,
I'm
agree
still
to disagree.
reeling from the fact that Ocean's 12 was even mentioned.
Yeah,
today.
how's it even made the list?
Because of the anyway, let's not revisit.
Time to
'Cause
gang
it's
up
not gonna-
more.
Right, Matt, you and I, this is
That
the
was
first
definitely
time,
number one.
This
I
is
agree.
like a high five
Yeah.
moment. We actually agree on something,
Do.
which for anyone who knows us is
No,
far and few between. So hold on, that's ours. I'll get you to recap it in a minute. But who put what down for each other then? Because Matthew's got mine because I'm so predictable.
Yeah.
You picked my Guardians.
Yeah,
So
I
Dominic,
did.
what did you pick for me?
For you, I picked Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I think my issue with that is that a lot of them get made because of that film. I wouldn't say they go on and be successes elsewhere and therefore aren't as good actors. Because if you go for, I don't know, two of the Pippin and Merry. I mean, apart from Lost, the TV series, I can't remember anything they've both been in.
It is a good cast. I did consider thinking about that, but it is extensive as well as really well done. So,
but again, I think you sometimes go along a franchise there because some of them won't be in the first one because that first one is literally there's probably only
just the Fellowship of the Ring, as the title suggests.
Yes, that's what I was implying.
Yeah. So okay. I thought Lord of the Rings.
You are right though. I like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I was absolutely made up when they made it into films. In fact, didn't we
went
watch
to
that one?
America.
We went to the cinema in America, and that's the first time. That's the first time we had laid back seats,
recliners.
And Matthew went to see
the Majestic with Mum. What a choice! Was it
Majestic with Mum?
It was very good. Thank you.
Did you have reclinable chairs?
I don't remember.
Oh, see, it wasn't
That's
as good.
how memorable it was. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it was so memorable that I remembered the seating as opposed to the film.
Well, we had to sit so close that we had to need the recliners to look up because it was so rammed. And that's when you realise that Americans cheer the end of a film.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't get me started on that.
Okay, right. So, here we go.
What did you go for me then? Why should I have?
Right, Matt.
What should I have chosen? Let's see if it's in my honourable mention list.
Can I? Oh, go on.
Yeah, go on. I am going to hit something we mentioned last time. I thought you picked one of the Harry Potters because of exactly what you said. It's got a very extensive cast, and they're all. Yeah. And I thought, he's going to pick one of them. But the only thing I can think is you couldn't pick a film. Mm-hmm. It's the whole franchise, and then because that's got loads of UK talent.
See, I don't think that necessarily that. It is all UK talent, but I don't think necessarily there's an extensive cast for each of them. Like there's the change of cast from each of them, and then they drop in a bit. So maybe the last one has the most extensive just because I agree. It's the last film.
It's the accessories to the main storyline each time that work. So you think like Umbridge, or you think
I think I also felt that although Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and
that's what they're famous for, though.
That is what they're famous for. That's what I mean. But if they could have been someone else, they at the time first film they could have been someone else. In fact, when you watch it again, the acting in that first one from the kids is not the best. It's not bad, but it's not the best. So that's why I didn't go for the Harry Potters.
Okay, yeah,
fair enough.
Don, what'd you go for? Matt, what do you think?
That's what you thought?
Yeah,
I went for Fight Club.
Oh no, there's not enough people in it, is there? It's good.
It's a complete cast, though.
Yeah, but Don picked a film with 4 people, he mentioned.
Yeah, I did. It's a complete cast. That's what, but you loved that film, and I thought...
I do love that film.
And it's got some big names in it, not a lot, but yeah. But the ones that are in it, fantastic. Play it really well, and I think
wasn't. I don't think it was quite extensive enough.
Yeah, Matthew was going for sheer amounts. Remember,
sometimes,
except
not always,
not Harry Potter.
Yeah, or Ocean's 12.
Yeah. Matt, what did you pick for Dom?
So I did go a bit random for Dom, and I was trying to think back to when we were younger. And I'm pretty sure I'm now worried I'm misremembering this. I went with Lucky Number 11.
Oh, I do love that film.
Yeah.
Would you say that's an extensive cast?
Yeah.
Just to typecast Dom ever so slightly here. I went Pulp Fiction because he used to watch that a lot as well. And I did
used to watch it, but
I looked at that and I thought that's got quite a few good people. It hasn't got loads, but in the main storylines there are quite a few people. But yeah, Lucky Number 11. That doesn't.
No, for some reason I thought he might have thought of it and gone. I remember all of those people in that, and there was quite a few.
I do love that film.
Okay. Well, there you go. At least I remembered that correctly.
I think we've covered most of my honourable mentions, except Love Actually has to be mentioned.
On my honourable mention list, absolutely.
Yeah, I was doing that just because it's Bev's favourite film.
I did have...
no judgment there.
No.
I also put down Catch Me If You Can was an honourable mention, but I didn't think there was enough of them.
No.
But if you talk about Walken, Hanks, DiCaprio, Adams, I thought, that's quite good.
But in mine, I put one in and took it out. And it was Dogma, because I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah,
but that's got a big cast. It's got a big cast as well. But Alanis Morissette randomly in as God.
See, I So my two honorable mentions that we haven't mentioned was Murder on the Orient Express.
I've never seen it.
Again, I mean,
I'm not sure.
They're all.
You could go for either of those.
Yeah, I know.
really.
I did think of that. And the other one was Oppenheimer.
I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
Watching Oppenheimer,
that's going to lose me fans there.
There were just more and more and more and more and more people in it that I was like, that recognised, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is just yeah. So that was another one that
it's on my list. I haven't seen it.
No,
on my list.
It's on my list.
You should go watch it. It's pretty good.
The last one I have is Inception.
I did.
On my honourable mentions.
That's one of the films that mucks with my head.
But she creates all the buildings around her.
I have started that film, but yeah.
Did you fall asleep?
How do you watch any of the Doctor Strange films then?
Yeah.
They're worse.
Yeah, no. Do you think?
I think it is just the CGI that
gets
you. It is just the CGI.
Yeah, as I said, it's like Hex at Alton Towers. I've just got to close my eyes.
Don't like kaleidoscopes. That's all it is.
That's the second time today somebody's mentioned a kaleidoscope to me. What are the chances of that? The reason that happened is... well, there was a school trip that went to see the big Hadron Collider, but one of the staff called it the kaleidoscope.
Oh, God.
No mentions to who that was.
They know.
But yeah, no, you've just put me completely off there, because how can you have kaleidoscope come up in your life 2 times randomly? And that made me search where the largest kaleidoscope in the world is, which is in New York and is 60 foot tall.
Jeez.
I mean, that's some random
anyway,
done for the show.
My
goodness.
I also had Armageddon.
Yeah.
And Mamma Mia as well, because that's got quite a few big names. Older
it does.
people.
I'm not a fan of that film. That's the only reason it wouldn't be in my top 5.
Can't wait for top 5 musicals from Dom.
Oh, I love a musical, just not Mamma Mia.
There we go.
But he loves Mamma Mia 2.
They all came back.
More extensive cast,
it
therefore.
does have a more extensive cast. The more the better.
No, anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So can I just quickly, before we finish up, can I have a recap of your top 5s, please?
Can indeed. Starting with me. Number 5 was Superbad. Number 4 was Django Unchained. Number 3, The Irishman. Number 2 was Ocean's 12. And number 1 was The Avengers.
Matthew.
My top 5. Number 5 was Spaceballs. Number 4, Spotlight. Number 3, Knives Out. Number 2, A Few Good Men. And number 1, Ocean's 11.
And mine was, I've got to remember now, number 5 was The Dark Knight. Number 4 was Grand Budapest Hotel, which Dominic hasn't seen and needs to check out. Number 3 was the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 2 was Anchorman. And number 1, I agree, is Ocean's 11. So that's our lists. I'll let you as the listeners decide whose is the best and get in touch with us. So thank you for listening. And just a quick reminder, if you do want to get in contact with us, you can either go to the website or catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok at Top 5 Films That. All one word with the number 5. Cool, that's catchy when you say it like that, isn't it?
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. And the website has the same bit, .com. Right, so that's us for this week. Extra coming next week.
Thanks very much.
Cheers all. Thank you.
Time to say bye. Thank you very much.